What's up, spectators? Welcome back to another episode of Professor Layton and the Azran Legacy. Last time we went shopping, got Aurora some new clothes, and then we went to the Bostonius, but Sycamore, before we depart, wants to go to the police station because the police are apparently also investigating Targent, and I don't really know what we're supposed to be doing here. Just getting info, I think. This building is quite imposing. Yes. Scotland Yard is the headquarters of the Metropolitan Police, who are in charge of protecting the entire city of London. I'm hoping to find some information on Targent here. They have a huge archive room, don't they? There must be something there. Professor? Have you noticed that lady standing by the entrance? It's that Grosky lady, huh? Yes, it's the Grosky lady. Oh, Inspector Grosky, what a treat to watch you pursuing criminals on your home turf. So at ease, so confident. I shudder to think of the danger you're in, but I know you'll crack this top secret case. Oh, sorry, I didn't realize you were there. You must be hoping to join the Clampettes? Not really, Miss Hannah. Hannah, you are president of Grosky's fan club, are you not? I don't suppose he discloses details of his cases to you. You want to ask me about Grosky? I know everything! For instance, even as we speak, he's out vanquishing an evil organization. It's just so thrilling. Gorgeous Grosky on a secret mission for justice, tracking down criminals while the city sleeps. Oh, do you suppose that was classified? Well, I'm afraid you'll have to solve this puzzle or join the Clampettes. Why don't we just join the Clampettes? We'd get all the information we need. Come on, Layton, think ahead. For the heart! A girl receives a letter and a box from her mischievous but oh so heroic boyfriend. My dearest darling Hanabi, apprehending scoundrels keeps me from you, but here is a token of my love. I know you'll unlock it before I see you tomorrow. A star of 10 lights, bright as fire, reveals my heart's truest desire. All my love, Clampy. Press 10 buttons and unlock the box. 10 buttons. What? What now? What's the hint? A star of 10 lights, bright as fire. 10 circles, a star of 10 lights, bright as fire. We need to make a star? Wait, is this no. Wait, is this it? Is this not it? It's a star, right? Really? This can't be it. Is this it? Oh, come on!
Let's shed some light on this one.
40 picarats.
Excellent, if I do say so myself.
Too easy if I do say so myself. Stellar. The 10 lights combine to create the shape of a star, opening the box and revealing a wedding scene hidden inside. Could this mean that the boyfriend is proposing? Correctamundo! Very well, I think I can trust you. I hope you can help. Things seem to be in a bit of a stir up at the station, and I don't want anything putting Grosky off his game. I think it's all related to this new mission of his. Oh, beloved Clamp, you set the world around you all aflutter just as you do my heart. It appears that Hannah hasn't changed a bit. I bet you can sense Inspector Grosky's presence a mile away. Her words about the police station being in turmoil do worry me, however. Something big is afoot. Something foot is a big. Anyway, let us go inside and investigate. Oh, I'm supposed to do something. I'm sorry. Hello there. Well, if it isn't Professor Layton. Good day to you, sir. Mr. Holmes. Hello, Constable. What brings you here on this fine day? Are you here to inspect Grosky? Are you here to see Inspector Grosky? Actually, I was hoping to consult some of the Scotland Yard's case records. Do you think that would be possible? That sort of thing is sorted down in the archive, sir, but after the, they're not accessible at the moment. I'm sorry, I can't give you any more details, Professor. Maybe a senior officer could give you permission if you ask, though. A senior officer? Somebody above Inspector Grosky, then. Who else do we know? Ah, see, we're gonna see that Detective Bloom fellow. I think I remember his name because he looks like an onion. Onions bloom. Wait, do they bloom? Is that even a thing? Am I crazy? Off the top of my head, the only other person I can think of is Detective Inspector Bloom. I remembered his name! That is so rare for me to remember anything about anything. Awesome, especially names. So bad with names. Didn't he say he was a senior detective at Scotland Yard? Is this man a friend of yours? Is this man a friend of... Don't even pretend, Sycamore! Wait, did Bloom work for Descalay? Or was it, oh, see, I'm bad with names. Steve Smith from... I can remember Steve Smith's name from God damn it. Never mind, pretend I didn't say anything. I'm just gonna confuse everybody. Well, he's a bit serious, but he and the professor solved a case together a few months ago. Very well, let's inquire whether he is here. Ah, if it's D.I. Bloom you're looking for, you're in luck. He should be in his office. That's just down the corridor on your left. Thank you, Constable. We shall go and see him immediately. Damn, he just sits there with his hands crossed all day?
Professor Layton, this is a surprise.
Good day to you, Detective Bloom.
I'm sorry that I had to leave Monty D'Or so suddenly. I was called back to London on an urgent matter.
That's okay. It must be really stressful to be a senior detective.
I must admit I've been extremely busy lately. We're in the midst of a somewhat delicate case. The whole department is in turmoil. But enough about that. Tell me, what brings you here today?
Is he short? Or is his desk just very large? I'm sure you didn't just come for an idle chat. You're right. We're currently in the middle of an investigation for which we need to consult certain case records. But it appears that we need special permission. To enter the archives? Well, since it's you we're talking about, I don't see any problem with that. In fact, I'd take you there myself if I didn't have a strategy meeting in a few minutes. I'll tell the officer to let you in. Take all the time you need. Thank you, that is most helpful of you. It's no trouble at all. Well then, I hope to see you again soon, Professor. Perhaps we can discuss archaeology next time. Yes, absolutely. Please excuse me then, gentlemen, ladies. Ha! Well, that was easy. Let's go. I know where the archives are. We go back to the lobby and then straight down the stairs at the back. Ooh. It's a bit dingy down here, and it smells funny. If it's too unsettling for you, you can always wait upstairs, Luke. No! I can handle it. In fact, I bet I can find the records we need before you do. Oh, really? Well, I can't resist a challenge. So, what are we looking for exactly? We know that Targent are after Azran artifacts, so let's look for any relevant reports of theft. Understood. But these archives are huge. Won't it take forever for us to search through everything? I suppose we'll have to divide the work between us and each take a different shelf. Luke, do you think you can manage alone? You can count on me, Professor. I'll search my section extra carefully from one end to the other. I'm sure you will. Okay. Ba-da-ba. Oh. Ba-ba. This shelf doesn't seem to have any theft reports at all. A lot of use you were! Oh dear, I'm making a mess. There's nothing on Targent on any of these shelves, Professor. We haven't looked at any of the shelves over on the other side, have we? Behind the stepladder, I mean. Let's have a look over there, then. Oh, whoa! That is quite the stack of papers there. Ba-da-ba, ba-ba, ba-ba. Look at this, Professor! Have you found something? Is that about a robbery at the museum? Surely not the same incident that the police are investigating at the moment. No, not the same incident, but the same museum is certainly not the first time it's been robbed. Really? How many times has it been robbed? It looks as though this is the 5th theft to occur this year. That's a lot, isn't it? I mean, the museum has nice things, but still. According to this report, all the items that were stolen have since been recovered. So every time this thief stole something, they lost it again? Not a very good thief, are they? Say, Professor, do you think the thief could be Descole? Descole? You don't mean Mr. I like to wreck things up with mechanical monsters and dress up as a posh lady's Descole? That's a good nickname. That should stick. Of course, who else would I mean? He was definitely looking for Azran ruins. I bet he'd be low enough to steal things for the museum. And cunning enough, too. Interesting idea, Luke. You may very well be correct. However, let us not rush to any hasty conclusions. I agree. As far as I can see, this report tells us nothing concrete. But, Professor, didn't you say that the police are currently investigating a theft at the museum? You're suggesting we simply go there and see what we can find out in person? Exactly. It seems the most practical course of action. Let's take a bus to Kensington High Street and walk from there. Okay. A lot of traveling going on. Let's see. Kensington, yes. How irritating! I know there's something going on at the museum, but they won't tell me a thing! Missed publicity, if you ask me. What seems to be the matter, madam? Madman. Oh, what a suave, sophisticated man. Wait a minute, aren't you that famous archaeologist, Professor Sycamore? What a perfect time for an interview. Stay right where you are. This will only take a few minutes of your time. Perhaps later. I beg your pardon, but I just overheard you talking about an incident at the museum. Oh, I see. You're digging for information. Well, I don't know if you've heard, but the police have closed down the museum. I just know something big's going on. There's a real scoop here, but they simply won't tell me anything. Not a single little tidbit of information. I see, so you're useless. Presumably the police have not completed their investigation yet. What's that got to do with anything? These officers usually take any chance they get to complain about their job. Now even my usual source won't tell me anything unless I solve his silly little puzzle first. I'm not getting anywhere fast. Well, I can't hang about in London forever. If I can't get my story here, I'll just have to find one elsewhere. That's the spirit. Just give up. You displayed admirable zeal for your work. Oh, you're too kind, Desmond. Here, before I go, let me give you this, a token of my appreciation. I don't want your literature. Nah. Don't give me your trash. What is this? Trash? That, my dear, is an invaluable journalist scrapbook. You can use it to hold all my thrilling reports from around the world. I'll be on the road, so I can't tell you exactly when each new article will come out. But do keep an eye out for them, won't you? I'm sorry, sir. The museum is closed to members of the public at this time. Move along. Professor, they still won't let us in. What are we going to do? Oh, look who it is! Luke! Herschel! What a surprise! What brings you here? Dad! I don't know why I say it like that. Clark, it's good to see you. Actually, we were hoping to investigate certain matters in the museum, but it appears to be closed. You're investigating? Fancy that! So am I. Good day. Dr. Triton, is it? Go on in, please. Ah, just a moment, please, Constable. What is it you're investigating, Dad? The curator noticed something odd about some items that were recovered after being stolen. He asked me to examine them. That sounds important. Please don't let us keep you. Not at all. I'm glad we bumped into each other. Perhaps if I help you get into the museum, you'll be able to help me too. I'll need to get straight to work, but come and see me when you found something. And it is... Oh, wait. When you found whatever it is you're looking for. If you'd like to get some background on our cases, have a chat with policemen inside. They should get you up to speed. Oh, sorry. I always expect like a cutscene or some dialogue. How can there be another robbery? What were the guards doing? Ever since that first incident, we've been giving them special training and we've improved all their security protocols. Maybe somebody knows when the guards change over, or what their routes are or something. I beg your pardon, young man, but that's impossible. We anticipate such risks in theft cases. All information about the guard rotation is strictly confidential and heavily protected. We do a background check on every guard in the building. Even then, we tell them only what they absolutely need to know. And yet something was stolen. I don't understand it. That's 'cause there's a man on the inside. You dig? Did you hear? We haven't caught the thief, but we got all the stolen items back. That's what counts, eh? It's certainly something. How did the items come to be recovered? Can't say exactly. Us grunts don't get all the details in cases like this, but I'm sure it was a seamless operation. We have the best officers in the country at Scotland Yard, you know. Cream of the crop. But you haven't caught the thief? Well, it's only a matter of time, miss. You mark my words. This is getting us nowhere. We really need some concrete information. Perhaps we should talk to Clark. I can't see him. Where did he go? Down that corridor, I believe. I'd rather like to know what it is he's examining. Let's go. Hello, Clark. Herschel, perfect timing. Have a look at this. Is that... It's one of the items the police recovered, but, well, you can see for yourself. Ah, that's a terrible shame. It is indeed. It was an extremely valuable archaeological find that merited closer study. It's anachronistic, you see. Anachronistic? It does not belong to its time. Perhaps the technology is far more advanced than one would expect. Ah, I see. Anyway, the museum intended to restore the artifact as best they could and then put it back on display. But the curator noticed something odd when comparing it to the catalog photos. As I was part of the dig team that unearthed the artifacts, he asked me to have a look. I see. And what is your conclusion? Well, it's very puzzling. What is it, Dad? I believe there are some fake pieces mixed in with the real ones. Huh? But why? I don't know. I've only just finished identifying all the fake pieces. Here, Herschel, you're always good at this kind of thing. Why don't you have a look? Make sure I haven't missed anything. Certainly. The police managed to recover this ancient artifact after it was stolen from the museum. Unfortunately, it has been broken. While examining the pieces to see if the artifact could be repaired, the curator noticed that some fake pieces were mixed in with the real ones. You have a photo of the artifact from the museum's catalog. Use it to identify the real pieces, then place them in the boxes for safekeeping. Okay. So put them in the box if they're real. Oh, they're already in the box. In the boxes. Okay. Which one's fake? Let's see. So this one's fake? This one? This one's real. This is fake. This one. Fake. This one. Like this?
That should do it.
Oh no.
I'd better think this over again.
Let's try using a hint. Compare the pieces you've got against the photograph of the real artifact. Each piece has its own unique characteristics. Well, I already knew that, thank you. Of the 9 pieces you've got, 7 of them have the same shape as the ones depicted in the photograph. Look carefully before submitting your answer, though. Don't take things at face value. If anything looks suspicious, you need to investigate it carefully. Look at the photograph in its entirety. Isn't there something strange about it? It's backwards! It's a mirror image! It's a mirror image. Oh, fake! 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 Oh my, okay, so put everything back. Restart. Okay, so it's a mirror image. What is reversed? I do remember seeing, the tree one. That's reversed. What else is reversed? This thing. This weird water thing. That's it! That's it, right? Yeah.
This was quite the conundrum.
Got it!
And there we have it.
Well reflected. Only 2 of the pieces are actually real. The fact that the photograph was developed the wrong way round made life difficult. But you got there in the end. You're damn right I did. And with that, we'll end this video here, so stay tuned for the next one, and thanks for watching. Bye-bye!